promise you, this week, the past 2 weeks in NBA have been ticking me off with some of these sound bites that's been coming out. So, listen. The first thing I'm going to talk about, and it's going to be a straight cut. We're talking about accountability. We're talking about being soft. I got some people I need to call out. And then we're just going to go from there. So let's go do it. So, with accountability. The lack of accountability and excuse making today in sports, especially coming from the NBA, what is the matter with accepting that you didn't play well without throwing almost everybody under the bus? What is the matter with that? Why all of a sudden people don't trust each other because you lose a playoff series? No, there's nothing wrong with saying I didn't show up when I was supposed to, and I prefer if you say that instead of me and such can't win alone. You know I'm talking about Joel Soft Embiid. Especially when both of y'all didn't show up when it mattered. Me and such, you and such, we're pretty much doing cardio all game, combining for 21 points in a game 7. Have some decency. Have some accountability. Look at yourself in the mirror. Because if you looked at yourself in the mirror after that performance and say, I played well, you need a new mirror. It's broke. And speaking on the dumb media answers, calling your team maxed out when they get embarrassed in the playoff series will never sit right with me. Y'all weren't maxed out when it was working just last year. All of a sudden, y'all are maxed out? Cut the crap and say what it is. Just cut it out. Cut it out. In this current NBA climate, we as a team weren't good enough. Talking about some maxed out. That's what you say. You don't say, mine were maxed out and me. Whose fault is it that you're maxed out? Who put that team together? Huh? No, that was just a closeted way saying that y'all weren't good enough. Say it with your chest and stand on it. The lack of accountability going on in the NBA is absolutely sickening. And when you think about this stuff I just said, it kind of makes you wonder, even if Ja wasn't genuine, at least he said he did it and he was wrong. To being soft. On to being soft. We got people like Ben Simmons, DeAndre Ayton, Rudy Gobert, Dylan Brooks, Joel Embiid, James Harden, Kevin Durant. What's the common denominator? They're all soft. You can say that they don't have the best mental fortitude, but I'm just going to call it what it is. They're Charmin Ultra Soft. And for the most part, that's fine with me. You don't have to be all hard body and thuggy. You could be soft. That's fine with me. But here's what's not fine is when you go on national television, when you put that type of effort on national television, DeAndre Ayton, and you're pouting and you're letting the whole world know that a grown man just broke you. Atlanta broke Ben so bad, he terrified to take a shot now. Pouting when you get benched, when all you had to do was not stink it up. It's like pulling teeth to get you motivated. You're soft. My chihuahua's harder than you. She gonna slide too. And then there's the ones who ask for pressure, but then you go hide when pressure applied, and then you don't want no smoke. Then they can't stand the smoke. The smoke too heavy, right? If you hard body when winning and poking grizzly bears and stuff, you better stand on it. Push come to shove. And it's like, people don't mind trash talking, right? Stand on what you say. Yeah, I said it and I don't regret saying it. Jermichael Green, poking the bear. What happened to the Warriors after he said what he said? One, we had Petty LeBron come out talking about responding to that. I knew what the time it was once you got LeBron to respond, but Anyway, a lot of these superstars are in fact soft. They're divas. We got ones who are terrified to do their jobs, but not terrified enough to send shots. Quit sending shots and go get your butt in the gym and put some shots up. Ben Simmons, you out of all people should not be sending shots at anybody with your trifling behind. I've never seen somebody so scared to take a shot. Oh, I got a back issue. No, you're scared. And you're horrible. We got a few people who are just sensitive. Kevin Durant, as sensitive as he is, he's not problematic. Y'all can just say KD is sensitive and soft. But and he got toilet paper. He got paper for skin. Thin skin. But and then there are a few who repeatedly fail to show up, and then you throw everybody else under the bus. All of this softness, and it kind of makes it entertaining, but the pouting, the quitting, the lack of self-awareness. Rudy Gobert, if you can't take constructive criticism without feeling like you need to lash out, that's on you. Even though that's now the Timberwolves' problem because they made that choice, but y'all paid a whole bunch of first-round picks for somebody who's about as soft as grass. Soft and itchy as grass. But the whole woe is me thing with some of these players, in all honesty, it's extremely exhausting. Because as a fan, as somebody who loves to watch the game and stuff like that, you see what you see. And then you hear some BS come out of this athlete's mouth. Huh? No. Be real with yourself. Be real with the audience. Keep it real. Keep it 100. Keep it player. If you soft, you soft. Just don't let your softness ruin a whole team. Period. And last but not next, we have a comment. Hold on 1 second. I can pull up this comment right now. Because I have to quote this comment because I am not happy with this comment. Listen. It says, I think the Titans are trying to blow it up this year. They drafted another quarterback, just got one last year, talking about moving Henry. Vrabel will be gone after this year. IMO, Titans going to look ugly this year. I bet they will let Vrabel be gone. It's under new management. First of all, you idiot, your grammar is on a 3rd grade level while you're talking crap about my team. You need to go back to grammar class and fix all of that before you start spitting out lies and rumors. Second of all, well, I just had to get that in there. First, buddy, you're wrong. And tell me you don't pay attention to the Titans without saying it. Because if you did and use a sliver of critical thinking and common sense, you would know that stupid comment was grade A horse crap. And here's why you're wrong. Here's why you, my dear friend, are wrong. Instead of listening to erroneous and baseless rumors, one which came from the host of that American Mutant Ninja Teenage Warrior competition show, who was bored on the day Twitter took the blue checks away. So instead of listening to rumors that come from people like that, you know who the most reputable sources in the NFL are. You know this, I know this. So if it didn't come from Rappaport, if it didn't come from Shefty, if it didn't come from TD, if it didn't come from Kahersky, and you're believing it, that's on you. You're stupid. If it came from one of those Dial Kleeman accounts that act like they're somebody and they're not, that's on you. Will Levis is a better quarterback, period. And what else did we draft, sir, since you're just so worried about what I drafted? O-lineman, tight end. We got a wide receiver for a little sprinkle on the